Very big hello to my wonderful champions out there. I hope all my dear children are doing absolutely good. So for those of you who are wondering what is this 1, 2, 3 ma'am? So I'm here to tell you there are 3 examinations for which you do not need to prepare thrice. Rather than that, you just have to prepare once. But in return, you are going to win thrice. Yes, I am correct over here and I'll tell you why. So 2 examinations you might already know. First one is your PU2. Your PU2 happens in March. Your board examination happens in March. The second exam is KCET. It happens in the month of April. And just after that, there's a secret examination that opens the door to top engineering colleges, and that is COMEDK. It happens in the month of May. Now, both of them have one thing in common. What is that one thing? It is your PU2. So if at all you prepare well for PU2, accidentally you are going to do good over here and here, because as I said, both of them has PU2 in their syllabus and the majority of the questions are going to come from PU2 itself. So in KCET, almost, let's take, if at all it's out of 60, almost 40 questions are going to come from your PU2 itself. And if you talk about COMEDK, 67% of your questions are going to come from your PU2 syllabus. So which is why I said you just have to prepare once and you might win thrice. And this is an examination that is lesser known. People do not know about it. So this is for the colleges of Karnataka, my dear children. Just for the colleges of Karnataka, you have to get it. So this is also for the college of Karnataka, this also. But the thing is that here, the Karnataka students are only ones that appear here. It's an all India level examination. So all of the children who want to get entry into top college of Karnataka would be appearing. But why is it good for the children of Karnataka as well? Because suppose you are not able to enter through KCET to the top colleges. You have got some other college, but it's not top. Then you have another option to get the entry, and that is via COMEDK. Okay, I had made several videos on COMEDK and I saw that not a lot of you are aware of it, which is why I thought this video should also be there. So why do I say that you just have to prepare once but win thrice? Because it has so many commonalities, and let's begin with few common things. As I said, it's based on PU2 and PU1, both of these examination subjects, physics, chemistry, math and biology will be there for KCET. Since some aspirants wants to get into nursing courses, agricultural courses, for them you need biology, for others you do not need. Okay, and also for B Pharma you can have biology or either mathematics, either of them. Now COMEDK is just focusing on physics, chemistry and math. Both of them are going to be MCQ questions, and you know the fun part, both of them would be having 60 questions per subject. So 60 physics over here as well. Okay, advantage, it's state quota seats, and here it's all India private college seats. So all India, not all India, it's not like all India private college seats, it's all India quota for the private college seats of Karnataka. So via KCET, you can target for private colleges of Karnataka, the aided colleges, okay, the unaided colleges, all of it you can target. Via COMEDK, only private colleges. But these private colleges, my dear children, comes under the top colleges as well. So your RV dream, your MSRIT dream can be fulfilled by either of the ways. So please know about this particular exam. Now I'll tell you what most children do wrong. And before I get ahead, are you aware about COMEDK right now? If at all you think that, oh ma'am, I got to know it now itself, comment down in the comment section. What are you going to comment down? That ma'am, I am going to not prepare once but thrice. Is that what you're going to comment? No, you're going to comment that I will prepare once. Okay, I will prepare once and win thrice. This should be our tagline. If at all you think that you are going to look forward for COMEDK as well. Not just because I am saying you should be commenting. If at all you think that you should be considering COMEDK as well, please do so. And COMEDK is not going to take up a lot of your time. So please believe me in this. Okay, now, so what most children do wrong in their preparation is that you have March, you have April, you have May. Okay, so until March, they only prepare for PU2 board, nothing else, no any other examination, only PU2 boards. Now after March, KCET, because in the month of April you have KCET, just for 1 month, okay. and then in the next 1 month for COMEDK. This is how the preparation cycle goes on. And I'll tell you, this is exactly wrong. You should not be doing this. Rather, what makes it right is that you are now in the month of October, then comes November, December, Jan, and the following months, right? So from November to the month of Jan, from like the beginning of Jan, I'm telling you, that means the end of December. So November and December completely, you should be focusing on PU2, KCET, and now COMEDK as well. So initially for KCET preparation, I always tell PU2 and KCET. Now since you're also having COMEDK as an option, please give some time for COMEDK as well. Ma'am, this is too much addition of work. No, just spare extra 15 minutes. 15 minutes, because my dear children, concept is saying whatever chapter you're studying, you're doing the same thing only, right? And then you're solving KCET questions. Can you solve at least 10 COMEDK questions as well in 10 minutes? Yes, that's all. That's all is needed. And I'll tell you one very important thing. There are certain questions that have come in COMEDK the previous years and have showed up in KCET. Yes. And I'll tell you, the difficulty level of COMEDK is little more higher than KCET, but obviously it's not as higher as JEE. So these two things are very good options that you should be considering, if at all you do not know. If I tell you at the end of December about COMEDK, do you think it will make sense? No, which is why I'm telling you right away. So this is for your preparation. Why do I say PU2, KCET and COMEDK preparation by this month itself? Because from Jan to March, you would have to strictly focus on your PU2 examination, right? Because your board examination are gonna come by the month of March, right? So you have to, and you have pre-boards over here in the month of Jan. You would be having your practicals in the month of Feb, which is why PU2 is something that you have to prioritize more. And along with that, please don't lose KCET question practice as well. Please practice certain questions. Why? Because over here anyway, you would be completing all the PU2 chapters. By November to December, don't think that you are doing 3 things. No, you're doing one thing only. You're just preparing for PU2. And while you prepare for PU2, don't you practice questions? You're practicing KCET and COMEDK questions for that along with that. That's all. So you're completing the chapters over here of the PU2. Now you're just revising. And since you have time, you can focus on KCET questions as well. In the month of March, please don't touch KCET questions, just PU2 and only PU2, because you would be having your board examination during that time. Now from March to April mid, my dear children. By March 22nd, the previous year the papers were done. So March 22nd to April 16th, okay? That particular time which be there, it's not even a month, my dear children. That time would be there for you to practice for KCET mock test. Okay, if at all you want, you can give it earlier also, but I don't think your preparation would be fully done, which is why I'm telling you, you can look for mock test. Okay, complete mock test. Partial mock test you can give over here also. Complete mock test, please start giving over here every single day until your examination. And now, little more efforts. In the month of May, you have what? COMEDK. So those of you who are prepared well over here, don't you think you would be doing well over there as well? Yes. So please have this in your head. It's not separate things. Children confuse it to be 2 separate entities. No. All of it is linked in some ways. And now, if you think that you will not be able to manage it, it's not going to work for me if I do it alone. So there is KC 90 course. It's a 90-day online crash course, my dear children, which basically focuses on 2 examination, as I told you, KCET and COMEDK. Since both of them has 12th on priority, we would be covering the 12th syllabus first, and also we would be covering 11th syllabus later on. Now chapter-wise PYQs and DPPs will be given. So initially, I'll tell you a day's plan. So in one day at 5 p.m, okay, at 5 p.m, you will get a one-shot video of the chapter. So that means your concept has to be cleared with that one-shot video. Now, you go around for the next thing, that next video, which is KCET PYQs. You practice those questions. Now, there is COMEDK PYQs. You practice those questions as well. So, what is happening? Your one chapter is totally getting completed. And along with that, you will get DPPs, which also you can practice. Okay. Now, my dear children, linked with that only, if at all you have doubts while solving all these things, we would be there. And these chapter-wise PYQs, we are going to solve you. You can be there. You can listen to us. You can do it by yourselves as well. Okay. But we are going to give you the solutions for that. And there will be live doubt classes one day in a week. Okay, where you can list out all the doubts and ask us. Schedule for it will be given to you if at all you are getting enrolled into this particular course. Remember, the classes are going to start from November 1 and your live orientation would be there on October 31st. So make sure you're doing it really quick. Okay. And those of you who have enrolled, you would be having an exclusive WhatsApp community as well. This is just for children who have enrolled into KC90 course. The good news about this particular course is that you get test series, two very important test series. One is Abhyas KCET and COMEDK test series, which is worth 6,000 rupees. So it is usually given towards the examination, but for you guys, my dear children, it is included. Okay, it is included here itself. You do not have to pay an extra amount over there and buy it at that particular time. It is included over here itself. Your PU2 board test series will also be there, where you get you get full length question papers which you can practice. We will give the solutions for that as well. Okay, so all of this is aligned. You have a proper schedule that will be shared with you. And the pricing for this is rupees 9999. If you think this is huge amount, you cannot, handle this. There is KCET only. Okay, KCET 90-day crash course, which is for 599. For COMEDK also, there's a separate individual course that is for 5999. But we will recommend you to go for this. Why? Because it is targeting 2 examination at one go. But it all depends upon you and what you exactly want. So please take an informed decision, discuss it with your parents. In the link given in the description box, all of it will be there. You can just go and inquire and then only take a decision. Okay? Now, we will be back. What can we do? What can we do by ourselves? So I say that you have to invest 2 hours per subject each day. 2 hours per subject and 2 subjects. So 2 hours for this, 2 hours for this, that means 4 hours. That is what I used to say when you were preparing for just PU2 and KCET. But now since there is COMEDK, we have to include some 0.5 hours, that is 30 minutes of your time. If not 30 minutes, give at least 15 minutes. Okay, if at all you think that, ma'am, it's very easy for you to say that, it's very difficult for us to execute it, I totally understand it. I'm just telling you, this is a plan. You can change the plan according to you. Okay, what is best for you, you know that. You know whether you are going to tuitions or you're going to coachings. No, I am talking about a person who is not going anywhere. For them, you have time to prepare like this. Somewhere around this, okay? But I totally get your condition as well, so do not be overwhelmed, do not be sad. Please have your own timetable. This is just to give you an idea of what is your distribution, what your distribution should look like. So 1 hour should be given for your concept clarity. For that, please refer to your NCERT. If at all you're getting stuck in NCERT, please watch the videos, one-shot lecture videos. This is going to save a lot of your time. Remember, over here you have to be smart. Okay, you just don't have to do hard worker. I'll tell you one very important thing. For most of my life, I have been a hard worker, but I have seen people who work smart, they win. And then now I have both a mix of hard work as well as smart work in my life. So make sure it does not make you any bad if at all you focus on smart work. It makes you brilliant on the other hand. Okay, so please make sure you're having a mix of both. If at all you're getting stuck with NCERT, refer to the one-shot videos, come back, read the NCERT, refer to that concept, come back, read NCERT. That will be a lot more faster rather than being stuck. Now, 30 minutes will be given for your PU2 question practice, because my dear children, your PU2 marks are super important for your KCET rank. Your KCET rank is determined partially by your PU2 score and partially by how well you performed in your KCET. We have made separate videos on that, right? So 30 minutes for PU2 questions where you can target. So there is a book that is Jeevit. Okay, you can refer to that book. The previous year questions are there, repeated ones. So take the MCQs, few MCQs from there and solve the 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker. One question each you can target for 2 marker, 3 marker, 5 marker. Have the timer, write the answer, not the entire answer, just the keywords. If you think 30 minutes is very much, please let it down to 10 or 15 minutes. Rest of the amount you can use for concept clarity itself. Okay, now the next 30 minutes, which is for sure you need those 30 minutes for KCET question practice. This should be like this, intactly like this. 30 minutes for KCET question practice. Again, you have MTG book. You can practice the previous year questions from that. Apart from that, we have made videos. Please refer to those. And for those of you who are worried about Sankalp, we are going to restart Sankalp in a very different way. It is going to help you really, really well. Okay, now 30 minutes again now for COMEDK. Now if you think, as I said, 30 minutes is way too much, please make it 15 minutes. Practice at least 15 questions. It is going to help you. As I said, when you practice for this is going to help you in KCET as well. Okay, in your PU2 board as well, your concepts are getting clearer. You can think like that. Again, you have an MTG book. You can look forward for that. The pricing is around 452 or something like that in Amazon. You can check it out, or else, as I said, it's us you can refer to us. We have made videos on it, my dear children. So for concept, one-shot videos in the form of master stroke. This was one of the best series that we launched, okay, towards KCET examination. We launched it for children who wanted a one-shot video for a quick wrap-up. So we can refer to this. It is going to help you. Don't think that we have compromised with the content. No, everything which is there in your NCERT, you can find it over here. So you can look forward for that. Now, PU2 practice, my dear children, PU2 Brahmastra test series was, not test series, PU2 Brahmastra series was there. The chapter-wise 2-marker, 3-marker MCQs, everything was solved. The previous year's questions were solved. That is also a good thing. So when you are, so suppose you're traveling somewhere, you can put on the earphones and watch it once you're done with the chapter. So it gives you a boost of confidence out there. Now KCET practice, top 30 MCQs is there, but I'll recommend you, please look for the test series that we are launching or with the crash course that we are launching. It is going to help you really well. Now COMEDK practice, there is COMEDK Launchpad. Now the thing about Launchpad is that 3 years here, the 12th chapter, class 12th chapters were covered. So you can, so if at all you are someone who is wanting to start off of your preparation, you are just started, then in that particular case, please you can refer to that because class 12 chapters are covered. But if at all you're looking for PU1, we would have to wait for some time until we do something on this particular channel. But as I said, we already have KC90 crash course being launching on November 1, where everything would be covered. So if you want, please go and take that. Now, don't do this while studying. So whenever you are going to study, please don't do this. First one, while watching any online class, never take down the notes while listening. And that takes you to the next point as well, which is do not focus on making big notes, instead have a one-page summary. So most of the times when I was a student also, I used to do this. Teacher is teaching, I am writing. Teacher is teaching, I am writing. I am focusing on both of these things. Does my brain know what's more important? No. What will it do? It will forget things. So please don't do that. Instead, rely on active recall method. What do you mean by active recall? You're making your brain active in recalling the things that you have heard, that you have seen. So over here, whatever the teacher is saying, listen to her or him carefully. And then towards the end, if you think 30 minutes is too much, stop the video, take a page and write down whatever you feel is important. This is known as active recall. And I'll tell you, this one-page summary is going to save you a lot of times in your life. Because one day before examination, no one has that time to look on to the fancy notes that you have made. This is going to be the helper. So make sure you are having that one-page summary. Now do not skip revision. Remember, revision is equals to memory. If at all you're not revising, you're studying 2 chapters. Ma'am, you said 2.5 hours per chapter, sorry, per subject each day. So 2. So I basically, in one day, I'm studying 2 chapters, right? So if you're just studying and not revising, you will forget it. So ma'am, how will I do everything together? I have a schedule for you. You can follow this. So subject 1, subject 2 is there. Suppose in one day you have chemistry and physics, then you have math and bio. For those of you who do not have bio, look for PU1 chapters. Which chapters? The high weightage 1 chapters. Not the low weightage chapters, the high weightage 1 chapters. I will show you that also. Now, third day, you are looking for revision. How you are revising? You are taking that one-page summary and doing the revision. At least 5 to 10 minutes of your time per subject if you give while you are moving, while working. No, I'm not saying everything you have to revise entirely together. No, whatever time break you are getting, please revise it. And then on this day, cover the new chapters up there. Again, 3 days after that, you do this. Again, you do this. Okay. Now, one very important thing for you guys, and that is your midterms are over. Very important chapters have been done in midterm. The high weightage chapters are done in midterm. Now, if you feel that you didn't do well in midterm and I have to cover those chapters, then only I'll start new chapters, that will be a very wrong thing to do. So, suppose over here I have chemistry, I'll take first the new chapter of chemistry. Then on Wednesday, the old chapter of chemistry that came for midterm. Then on Friday, again the new chapter of chemistry. That is how we have to plan. We have to sandwich the new and the old chapters. Remember, both of them are equally important in some or the other ways. Okay, so this should be a target for the month of November and December. And listen, over here, as I said, for biology students, you won't have time for studying PU1. So, chemistry chapters are less. If at all you feel the chemistry chapters are over, please pull in some PU1 chapters and go ahead with that. Okay, that will be really, really helpful for you. And reserve your Sunday for the revision, entire revision, and also for your PU1 chapters. Okay, those of you who have not taken biology also, please have Sundays for your PU1 chapters, the high weightage ones. Cool. Now, these are the most important chapters of chemistry. Please look forward to it. Second PUC, and that is for PU1. The chapter-wise number of questions that have come from KCET has been written over here. If you see the percentage, second PU 46 percentage question, 46 questions came from that. First PU 14 questions came. Okay. Now please take a screenshot of this. I'll just move aside. You have it for physics as well, the most important question, chapters over here. The chapters that gives 2 questions, the chapters that give 1 question. So you know the basics. And you start off with the most high weightage chapters. Next one is for, okay, please take a screenshot of this. And next one is for maths. So in maths, you have PU2 chapters. This is the flow. PU1 chapters, that is the flow. The previous year, 43 questions came from PU2 and 17 questions came from PU1. Please take a screenshot of this and please target those chapters that gives you repeated number of questions every single year. Now for biology, for PU2 this is a thing, and for PU1 this is a thing. I have arranged in order so it will be easy for you to refer. So PU1 chapters can go here and there. Sometimes this chapter can give you 2 marks as well. But let's be on the safer side by practicing this. So in biology, the trend was seen that so many questions came from PU1 as well, along with PU2. So 38 questions from PU2 and 22 from PU1. So this is it, my dear children. I have given you the timetable. I have given you the reasons why you should be preparing for both the examinations together. And I have also given you the way how you need to do that. So if at all you think it makes sense, the first thing that you have to do is click on the subscribe button right now and share it with your friends who are in need. Wishing you all the best. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.